Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a Giyuu Tutor by Tomioka on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Giyuu had never despised his lack of social skills more than ever. Shinobu always told him he needed to talk more, but he never saw any point in it until he met them. Ella and Lyon, a demon slayer and second in command of the butterfly state. He met them at Mount Natsugumu. They had been one of the main demon slayers, summoned as backup. They did not exchange any words as Shinobu took the reins in ordering Ryan to secure the area for the Kakushi to begin the first aid operation. At that time, Giyuu rarely exchanged eye contact with them. Still, for some reason, his heart leaped and begged him to follow after them, but he ignored the pull and focused on the mission. However, after the Hashira meeting, Giyu accompanied Shinobu to the butterfly state. "Did you get a boo-boo, Tomioka?" Shinobu jeered, pretending to examine him for an injury. But in all seriousness, what made you decide to visit the estate? She pressed him to answer, but Giyu was wise not to say a single word. Unfortunately, his poker face faltered upon laying eyes on them. Something Shinobu's trained eye picked up on, gluing her in on his crush for her assistant of all people. Not that she disapproved of the pair, but what fun would it be if she did not stir things up? Giyu's habit of staying at a distance to stare at Wayan only made it much easier for Shinobu to do so. Right now was no different. Wayan waited at the garden while Giyu stood across the courtyard, staring at them intently. A perfect opportunity that Shinobu just had to take. And oh, she was going to. She never lost an opportunity to slip from her fingers after all. "Mayan," she sing-songed, wrapping her arms around their waist, and leaning so close to them that their lips coasted hers. As they turned around to give her their full attention, to Lion's credit, they did not even blush, having become indifferent to the Hashira's flirty behavior. "I need you to mail out right away," she said, whispering into their ear. "But I'm not finished." "It can wait, whatever it is," Shinobu interjected, assuring Lion back to the estate. "Go on now, I'll catch up with you." "Yes, Kocha-sama," Lion replied, as he glanced at the garden, then at Giyu, who watched with utter dismay of Shinobu's interference. When one disappeared into the estate, Shinobu walked over to Giyu and gave him the cheekiest grin ever. "So, are you ever gonna do anything nice instead and stare at my aunt, Tomioka?" she teased. But Giyu just sighed. "What else can I do?" Oh no, this was bad. He didn't know shit at all. "Isn't it obvious?" Shinobu huffed. "I don't know. Maybe if you stop staring at them and actually try to talk to them, you might stand a chance." Giyu deadpanned. "Talk?" Oh, that was not even an option in this book. Apparently. "Yes, talk. And I suggest you start now. You're starting to look like a creep." Shinobu then disappeared after giving him that speech, leaving Giyu and his lonesome to think. Needless to say, he left the state, unsure of how he would start a conversation, let alone make his own interest in you not so obvious when I talk to you. The thought itself filled him with nervousness, something he had not felt for the longest time. But here you were, flipping his life upside down. He can't believe you lived through this. "Tomioka!" Shinobu sings on the ship approached Giyu again. he was back at it. This time, watching Ryan hang some sheets to dry. Still no progress, I see. She faked a sad frown, and she could not tell whether Giyuu was allowed ignoring her, or just chose to stay silent. Even so, she continued to still talk to him. Hey, Tomioka, I heard there's a way to be fast friends. Giyuu perked up at that. He really wanted to try. He wanted to win Maya as his friend. And even more, he wanted her heart. Not like that, he just wanted to love her. But he didn't even know where to start. She never nodded. Mm-hmm, you just poked him. Like so. She never poked you on the shoulder. I see. Giyuu muttered, and he turned to stare at Ryan. She never snickered and left him on his own, with the hope that he would fall for her trick and approach Ryan. Oh God. Sure enough, Giyuu straightened himself up and approached Ryan right away as he finished with the laundry. Now or never. Giyuu thought to himself, then reached out and gave Ryan's shoulder a light tap. Tsun. My initial thought was Shinobu, until they heard the deep modern voice of Giyuu. Finally, dismounted themselves and turned to address Giyuu. Hello, Tomioka-san. You finally decided to talk to me, I see. He tilted his head. Me, and mine continued. You think I didn't notice you staring at me all the time? Shinobu-sama said it was best for you to make the first step. And now, you finally did. The truth is, I had the biggest crush on you ever since we met. They burst into a dark shade of red. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. By now, he had burst into a matching blush at the accidental confession. If I had known sooner, then I would have talked to you sooner. Then how about we start now? Ryan proposed with a shy smile, earning a nod from him. So, the two sat down amongst the flower beds of the garden, carrying the conversation with newfound ease. Meanwhile, Shinobu watched from a room overlooking the garden and smiled at a job well done.